Well, hi, it's Donna with yourtimetoblossom.com. And here I am to share with you at this time on the earth where things are really and truly quite confusing. And the word crisis comes to me as I think about all that is going on. And interestingly enough, I was reminded of the Chinese characters that are used for the word crisis. May have heard about this before, and I will show this to you if I can figure out how to do it. What we see here are the two characters, and crisis is definitely danger. But notice that there's also opportunity. Think about this with all that's going on the earth today. Yes, there's danger. But are we looking for and noticing the opportunity in the crisis? So, when you think about it, one event after another is being canceled right now with the expansion, the spread of the virus across the earth and into our communities. We're at a moment of choice. We can choose how we're going to respond to this experience, to this situation. We can go into fear, and that's very understandable, and that is certainly being fanned in and around all of us. But where does that take us? How does that feel to have that fear living inside of us? It really and truly doesn't serve us. It does not help to deal with the situation. And so we're invited to find a way to move through the crisis, observe the opportunity, and learn from all of this. And so what is interesting is all the events and gatherings are being canceled. We are finding ourselves with more and more time home. It is time to come home. And really and truly, when you think about it, you and I are being invited to come home to ourselves. Now, our fear is we're going to come into our home, and we're afraid we're not going to find anybody home. We're afraid there's nobody there, and that's not the case. And so, taking advantage of the extra time that you may have now on your hands, because all the things you had on your calendar are being canceled, take advantage of coming home to yourself. And with that, I want to practice with you once again. We've done this before. Taking 3 deep breaths and coming home to ourselves. As we breathe in all the support of the universe, all the support of a loving cosmos that has our best interest in mind. Breathing in all that support. And on the breathing out, we breathe out the fear, the negativity, and anything else that is no longer serving us. So that leaves a very clear space within us to deal with what's in front of us and to have the clarity of knowing the best way to respond in each moment. So with that in mind, I invite you to join me in 3 deep breaths. All right? And coming back to yourself. That very, very simple practice that you can do at any moment is available to you free of charge. And so I encourage you to get the support you need whenever you need it in the midst of all the crazy making going on around us right now. I'm often reminded of the image of a tornado. All right? All this energy is swirling around us. If indeed we can come to that still point and get centered within us, we come into the center of the tornado. And that's where we can be of service at this time of crazy making. All right? Of course we're going to be human and get off balance and get caught up yet again in the swirling energy of fear and negativity. And when that happens, go back to your breath, come back into that still point. And we may need to do that regularly throughout our days and nights during this time. Do that for yourself, and then reach out and get the support you need and offer the support that you have available to those around you. And together we're going to make a difference in this crazy making situation we find ourselves in at this time. Knowing that this is bringing up, yes, danger, but also opportunity. If there's any way I can be of a support to you at this time, please reach out to me and let me know. That's why I'm here. All right, I will leave you with that for this time around, and I send you all my love and support until the next time we get together. Bye-bye for now.